Hope you get the gist of what I'm saying, because I'm not trying to do no 30-minute videos. So just stay with me. Stay with me. All right. Being self-sufficient. If they're dependent on a lot of people to pay their bills, to run errands for them, to organize, and I know some of these things aren't everybody's forte, but come on now, there's some basic things you need as an adult. You talking about having a wife? You talking about having a girlfriend or a boyfriend? And excuse me, wife or husband, a spouse? Because I don't want it to just be one-sided. But come on now, if you can't even take care of yourself and keep your head above water, you shouldn't be even trying to spend all your time with somebody talking about you're looking for a lifelong mate, or you want to hold up somebody's future by calling them a girlfriend or a boyfriend, and you can't even pay your own bills. Just saying, you can't problem solve to be self-sufficient. You can't prioritize your time with the things that you want to do extracurricular and the things that are a necessity, financial goals, educational career goals. Come on now. We need some self-sufficiency. And speaking of the keeping your head above water, a lot of people are treading water in a relationship, but it's because they're treading water all by themselves before they even got into a relationship. So what happens when they get into a relationship? They're continuing to tread water. I mean, there's many reasons why people are treading water in a relationship, because maybe you were that super independent person and you were ready to look for a lifelong mate. You had sought God about it, but the person that you allowed into your life and you had your guard down and your boundaries down, now you're treading water with them because, as the last video talked about, you're surviving, or the video before the last video, you're surviving instead of having success. So make sure you're not just treading in a relationship. You don't want to be treading water. When you tread water, you're not going anywhere. And it actually takes a lot of energy and a lot of skill to tread water just to keep your neck up. Come on now, we're trying to swim. All right. We're trying to surf. We're trying to ride waves and move forward. We're trying to cut through the current. You don't want to be treading water. It's only a matter of time before you drown. I'm just saying. All right, what else do we have here? No moral compass. We had a video on that. People need to know right from wrong. Now, I understand some stuff is relative, but come on now. There's some basic stuff that's just right and wrong. You know when you're taking advantage of somebody. You know when someone's taking advantage of you. 8 times out of 10, because sometimes you might need to get to know somebody better. And it's kind of unfortunate that the innocent-minded people, and I'm not saying perfect person, but someone who doesn't have ill intentions and that's not out to get somebody, those kind of people think that others think like them. What do I mean by that? Well, actually, that's human nature for you to think that people think like you. So the innocent are thinking that someone's not out to get them because they're not out to get people. It's hard to think like an ill-willed person when you're not an ill-willed person. And the predator, that person is ill-willed, and they're thinking other people are ill-willed. So they're encouraged and justified in their ill-will behavior using folks. These are the people who say it's a dog-eat-dog world. I'm a dog, you a dog, and we just gonna eat each other up. And somebody gonna have to win this dog fight. Come on now, we's not fighting pit bulls out here. Okay, we're not fighting dogs to kill. Okay, first of all, we're humans and we're not dogs anyways. But I'm just saying, these are the people that are like, you're either a pimp or you're HO, you know what I'm trying to say. You're either the person that is, as I would say, the predator, or you're the prey. And you know what, friends? It doesn't have to be that way. You don't have to be ignorant. This is why I'm doing these videos. All right, let's keep moving. So moral compass, they need to have a moral compass. And you can associate that with we'll have these serious conversations with them about what would they do in certain scenarios, and ask them why, for a deep rationale of why they would make a choice that they would make. That's also a way to not be intrusive, but to ask somebody questions to see what kind of moral compass do they have in their mind when it comes to making choices. Again, you'll have to wait for the actions to follow, but you got to wait from afar. All right. But ask these questions. All right. Let's keep going.